Hello all, I am Richard Wilson, head teacher here at CEC. I thought I would prepare this tutorial for you to show you ways in which you can use Google Drive proactively to not only enhance your classes, but to also give you a clear path of where you're going. And the best way to do that is to begin creating your own class syllabuses, or you can always borrow some of mine while you're working on those, on your own class syllabuses. With that, let's take a look, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is an example of one of my class syllabuses for a PET course for 80 hours. And this is a great example of why class syllabuses are so important, but also that by doing this, by going through this exercise and developing these, you become more in tune to the connective value of your learning outcomes that you're trying to teach. How are they connected? Basically, I have done this for a while, so I have many that I have created. And also, I constantly modify them. Not constantly, but fairly often. It's important to have a good outline for your course. So what is the course description? Write that out in your own words. And next, what are the specific learning outcomes? This is really important. And by the way, I give a copy of this to my students, including the link on the Google Drive. Let's take a look at the actual syllabus. The course materials are given, what training books you will use, and then a basic outline of the course. How is it going to be broken down? For example, this one is 14 to 16 hours in listening, and you can see writing has a longer period of time because it's productive learning, so this takes a little bit longer. Also outline the actual classes. Classes are 2 hours long with a 15-minute break after 50 minutes. Looking at the syllabus, you can see that by organizing your lesson plans and your external, what you'll bring in, practice exercises, you can create a better learning environment for your kids. Also, you stay on track. Looking at this one, the first listening exercises are the WH words. And we go into proper nouns. And you can see that I've already attached a lesson plan. Already pops up. This makes it crazy easy for both the teacher and the student. And all you have to do is click on that, and it opens that file. You can see I like to create very fluid lesson plans that will describe the board work and what in fact needs to be elicited, what I give the students, and what the students need to try to come up with, what I will elicit in class. And it has activities, gap fills, and everything else. And there's also a listening for, and you can click on that and it opens up the listening drive. And you can see for the first one, here is a sample listening that then I will print and give to the students. And then of course the students can, students can then listen to the audio, which I will play on a speaker in class. Keeps it all very organized and very simple. And you can see some have more. They all have something. There's worksheets attached, grammar for connectives, worksheets that are attached for each one. Some of the reading files are more complex. For example, this one on scanning, looking for specific adjectives and adverbs and keywords. And this connects to the A2 reading file. And they're all in the level, but also if you go down, you'll notice where some classes I have a dual. I've bumped them up. There's 2 or even 3 exercises in the class. For example, this writing one has a A2 writing, but down here it also has a B1, where if the student is progressing and doing better in class, I offer them a chance to step up, to reach up, to do something a little bit more challenging in the class. Again, class syllabuses, you can see in my syllabus folder, there's the one we just looked at. I have many. I do them in different ways. Sometimes I will do them sequentially. Sometimes I will do them laterally, as this A1 course is a lateral that I've set up. And it's progressive. I'm constantly working on it. Has the 6 different parts of the class that I'm trying to focus on. Begin building a syllabus for your classes. You can use the books that you're going to use in class. In the beginning of every book will have a syllabus for that work. And you can just copy that and then begin to build your syllabus off of that as a great way. So you'll learn and know, like a GPS, where your class is going and where you can digress, or perhaps more importantly, when and where you need to repeat a class. Syllabuses are valuable tools. They allow us to organize our classes. They're not rules. I do not think of them as set in stone. These are just guidelines of the 20 or 30 or 40 things that you want to teach a specific class. And then outline the specific things, those 40 things, and how are you going to present that information? How are you going to elicit and encourage class participation? And what worksheets will you include in your class? I hope this has been helpful. Begin generating and developing your own syllabuses for your classes, or ask to borrow one of mine. I am happy to share, or any of the worksheets that go with it, any of the grammar worksheets or writing workshops that I've developed. They are all at your disposal if you wish. Please text me if you have any questions, and let me know how you're doing in class. I'll see you in school.